World hunger must end. It must finish.
Storya ito na. Mamangkot ko sa iyo. Hindi ko mamangkot ko sa iyo. Ilan na yung boyla? 5. Ikaw? Ha? 7. Ikaw yan? 7 ka na? 4. Ikaw gaswila ka na? Hindi ka gaswila? Gabaldon? May klase ka mo sa to? Tutom kasi mo studies? Tutom kasi mo pagswila? Or hindi. Tutom. Nga akin na lang, tagid mangin tutom sa doon pag-skin. Or magdako, tapos, anong mabulig sa pag-skwela sa inyo? Magdako ka ano, kung may ginapusan ka, ano ka?
Ayaw ba sila ginapusan, nakawala?
Pamilya. Oo, ikaw ya, pila na edad mo? Ay, ikaw ka ginag-istorya or lain ka?
Siya na.
Siya din? Grabe ka mamangkot. So, basta ako na. Gusto niyo magkaon? Gusto niyo magkaon? Gusto niyo magkaon? Oo. Dito magkaon? Ay, di ba yung malaklan yung mga tinapay? Or ano? Diin? Dito? Lapit lang?
Meron pa ka daw.
Belang taon ta? Hindi na.
Uy, di ka makato.
Sira? Oo, sige. Kadto sa laklan.
May bulsa is balakaon. Nakaon na ko 3 times a day. Tatlo sa isang adlaw. Or isa wala ka mo kakaon, kapanyaga ka mo, kapanya po. Complete inyo meal 3 times a day. Sure? Promise? Namin man?
Damit?
Tadakupin ka mo kayo nyo body. Ano? May. Nalayo ka gusto sa pinto ka. Gusto mo baka titinapay. Para okay. Akin? Oh, sige.
Ikaw
Ikaw pa. Ikaw, sino to? Oh.
Ikaw yan. Kodiyo?
Sino to? Oy, ko ang isa. Ko ang isa. Ko ang isa.
Paano sa inyo?
Oh.
Na.
Ikaw, ko
Bakwan
pa
para
isa.
sa inyo.
Ko pa isa.
Apa to?
Oh,
Ito to.
ko pa isa.
Dila ako pa dyan. At dapat ako.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait daw. Yay. Oy, rin po duwa kabilog.
Imo na.
Oo.
Ibaklan ka mo naman.
Go. Sige na. Yatag sa iyo. Sino pa da? Ari na lang, oh. Kung sino mangayo, ila na lang tayo. Sige na, continue. Oh, yay. Ano naman mahambal nyo?
Ano mambal niyo?
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Poverty must be stopped in our country, and we need to stop it right now.
Ilan daw? So, anong nag-work sa inyo para ipatanggap mo kahit isang
may pagkakamali. Mga 6 years old pa ako kabalik ko. Celebrate that. Lamas, pagkakamali.
Hindi, dako man ang gilan. Hindi man ma-birthday.
Hindi mo pwede kaya mo sa pamilya.
Kung may ara, kung may hambal sa government para sa mga katagubra or negosyo, like anong gusto niya hambal sa government?
Kung gusto niya nga pwede mo kami ka ulam. Kaya mo nang nagbaligya kami, wala mo kami kapital. Bali, ang saga man ang alin sa muna, wala ko yung kapital. Basta dalagin natin kung may mapaulam sa amon. Salamat kami na may mapaulam sa amon.
Sige, sige. Thank you so much.
There is no health without mental health.
Welcome to my office.
Good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon.
Pwede kami ka-interview?
Sure. Pwede gid.
Sir, may kilala ka nga nag-attempt suicide?
Well, in my work as a guidance counselor for more than 20 years, I have seen people attempting suicide. Some, unfortunately, were very successful at it. You call that a completed suicide? Not naman a lot, but there are quite a number. And also in Cadiz, although I'm only new here I've been here only for 2 years. Yes, there have been cases also of people, although I did not meet them personally. I hope I wouldn't meet a lot of them in the near future. But there was one student of mine who is doing now a study on, I think, suicide. That's a topic for her master's class in the University of St. LaSalle, and she did a pre-survey in Cadiz last year for last year's statistics. And she said, although I'm not too sure about the statistics, there were 12 completed suicide happening in our city, and it's quite alarming for our city. So there is something happening in terms of mental health.
Sa school, sir, may ara man nagkatusi mo ka amo man ang problem?
Because of the nature of my work in the university, which is guidance and counseling, I cannot really talk about my cases. But whether it's here or in my previous schools, there were some who were thinking about it. There were some who expressed, you call that suicide ideation. The condition wherein a person might not have really done it or haven't really attempted at doing it, but the idea of ending their lives for some reason crosses their minds. So that's what you call suicide ideation. Every day of my life as a guidance counselor, part of my prayer is for the Lord to protect us. Because suicide, if you wanna think about it, is the end result of a long process of depression. It starts really with symptoms of depression.
Sa mga tao nga ka-experience depression and other paging reasons, ano sir ang imo ma-advise sa mga tao nga na pag sa tanan din nga tao biskan wala pa?
Maybe first is for people to understand that suicide doesn't just happen at the snap of a finger. So I guess if there's one thing people have to understand about mental health issues like depression and suicide, because they're always connected, is this: we should not take this lightly. When a person tries to say, drop hints that he or she is experiencing a lot of sadness and is thinking about hurting herself in one way or the other, people should not laugh about it or dismiss it like it's just drama, or diba there's a term called term na kanina pag-usubong, it's sad fishing. It's a new term. It was coined last year. Sad fishing, they say, is just probably a way where people post online about how they felt about life, the things that are going on in their mind, their problems. So people would label it as it's just sad fishing or attention seeking. Third, do never underestimate the support of family and friends. So when someone asks for help, be available. Just as simple as telling the person, if you're thinking about hurting yourself or doing something really morbid, your brain is just telling you that, but it's not real that you are the most hapless or hopeless or helpless person. So you need help.
So I guess
to end this, I can just say there is no health without mental health. And the last one is we should do away or try to put away or do away with the stigma. And suicide is a very traumatic thing. Oh, when someone dies because of suicide, he is not the only one who suffers. Everyone suffers.
Last question.
Last question.
What is your quote about suicide?
My quote, suicide is never an option. There is hope for the person. It's never the solution to any problem. In fact, it adds to your problem.
Thank you. That's all.
Okay.